Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my July favorites, and if you recognize this look, this setup, it's because I'm doing a bunch of pre-filming for you guys because I will be away and I need to get up some content for you guys. So we're going to be doing our July favorites. I don't have a ton this month, but I do have a lot of drugstore. Surprisingly this month, there's just all drugstore for me pretty much. So if you want to see everything that I've been loving for the month of July, then just keep watching. So I do have a lot of L'Oreal here. This video is not sponsored by L'Oreal. They just released an amazing collection that I knew instantly I was going to love, and it is their Paradise Enchanted line. And literally everything they came out with is a favorite of mine. It's so good. So this is the first. It's their Paradise Enchanted Scented Eyeshadow Palette. And I use this in a tutorial. I don't think you guys will see it yet. I'm not sure. But I just love the colors. The drugstore has been needing a nice warm tone palette like this. These shimmers in this are insane, and it has the perfect transitional browns in here for me. So that's why I really love this. The only thing that I need with this to make it even better is a good eyeshadow primer. As long as I prime my lids when I use this, it works out perfectly for me. So definitely recommend checking that out. I purchased that one and then they sent me the collection. So I'm gonna give away my extra one in that video I use for that tutorial. So if that's not up yet and you see that, there's gonna be a giveaway in that video. I ended up purchasing all the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted scented blushes, and these smell like nectarine, just like the palette. If I were to only pick two of the blushes, I would say go with Bashful and Charming. Those are both my favorite. I'd say Bashful's probably my most favorite just because you can kind of use this as a highlighter as well. It really has a beautiful sheen to it and just really livens up the face. And I like the shade Charming because it was quite similar to MAC Hush Tone, but it doesn't have as much sheen in it, but it has a similar kind of undertone as that blush. So that's why I love this color. All the colors are really beautiful. The other ones are quite peachy. These ones are just different enough for me to really like them. They go on so smoothly and they just make your cheeks radiant and beautiful, and I love those blushes. The last thing from L'Oreal, which will come as no surprise to you guys because I love the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and they had a voluminous base, but this is the Lash Paradise base, and this smells like rose. It is a pink tint. It's exactly like the other primer, I feel, but it smells really good. And you guys know how much I love rose anything. So I was a huge fan of the L'Oreal Voluminous base, the white tube. This is similar to that, but made for the Lash Paradise mascara, which is my favorite mascara ever. So that's just been my go-to combo when I don't have false lashes on, which is most days, because I don't wear lashes most days. Oh no, there's more L'Oreal. So I have one more L'Oreal thing, and this took me by surprise. I was doing a video for them, and they sent me the Brow Stylist Boost In Set along with the package just to try out. I've never tried this before. It's a volumizing brow mascara, and I believe they have different shades in this, but this is just clear, and you'll see in that video, you can also see right now, this does the best job at separating your brow hairs. It's insane, and it locks them in place, but it really gives you that individual brow hair look, which I really like. I like being able to see some skin beneath the brow so that it looks like their actual hair strokes. This is probably my favorite brow gel that I've ever used, ever. That's how much I like it, because the brush is just so awesome. I think all brushes need to be like this because it has the right size, enough flexibility to really flick those hairs. It's just perfect. The formula is good too, but the brush on this, all brow gels need to have this brush shape. It's so good. And then I've been also on a brow pencil kick, which I typically am because they're easiest for me. But if I were to have a drugstore one, it would be the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. And then I really love my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is my favorite ever. But if I were to go for a drugstore option lately, it would be the L'Oreal one. Benefit recently released new shades in their brow line, and they released 4.5, which is a neutral deep brown, which is amazing. It's literally the perfect color for me, and it comes in the Precisely My Brow, which is my favorite product. If you are similar hair coloring to me, definitely check out the 4.5 shade because honestly, it's perfect for us. I'm losing my voice. Pre-filming. I'm not gonna have a voice left. Another drugstore product that I have been loving is this Garnier SkinActive Soothing Facial Mist. And this is with rose water. It's for dry and sensitive skin. I recently hauled this in a PR haul and I knew I was gonna like it because of the rose water in it. I'm just obsessed, you guys. I use rose water every single day in my skincare routine, but this is great for just refreshing your makeup. It has a really nice mist on it. It smells great. You can get it at the drugstore. I'm just so happy that drugstore brands are coming out with products like this because I'm just in love. Like all these things lately from the drugstore, I'm just on a drugstore kick. Coming out with great stuff. And another drugstore item from one of my favorite brands lately is Pixie. They have these highlighters. They're the Glowy Gossamer Duo in Subtle Sunrise. And this is so pretty, both shades. And I knew I would like this instantly. These are so creamy, buttery, and in your face. These are intense highlights and they're so creamy and metallic on the skin. So if you're looking for a really nice peachy and gold highlight to highlight your face, definitely check out Pixie. They have another one. This is my personal favorite of the two that they came out with. So good. And it was really funny because I recently placed a KKW beauty haul. I didn't place a haul. I placed an order for a haul. And if you saw that video that I posted, I accidentally picked up the KKW beauty highlighter palette in 2. You can go watch that video to find out why I accidentally did this. It's so funny because I love this, but when I was putting together all the products that I love this month, I realized that the shades that I like in both these palettes are very, let's do this so it works, are very similar. So that gold and that peachy shade, very similar, very blinding. The KKW Beauty ones have a little bit of glitter in it. So if you're not into that, you probably wouldn't like them as much as the Pixie ones. So I would definitely go Pixie. But sometimes I like a little glitter, which I'm wearing on my cheeks today is the KKW. And I'm so happy I got this one because if I were to actually have gone out to get this and ordered it online, I would have went with Highlight Palette 1, but this was an accident, as I said. So I was going to be doing a KKW Beauty overview video, and I wanted to find dupes for the products I really like. But if you don't want to wait, I'm going to show you this one. So here are the shades. I put the KKW ones in between the Pixie. If you can see there. They're so similar, and I love that palette. If you're leery of placing orders online and you want some drugstore alternatives, or you just don't want to buy KKW Beauty Pixie right here, even though I love both. But I wanted to show you. It's so funny though that they're both like honestly identical almost. KKW does have a little bit of shimmer in the gold shade though. So close though. It's like I don't wear eyeshadow for a while and then I have 3 palettes that made it in. I wasn't liking any palettes this year for some reason. Just the launches weren't doing it for me. But this one has been out for a while actually, but I recently placed an order with Ulta to get this. It finally showed up. If you watched that video, it's here and I've been using it and loving it. I really want to pick up, I didn't tell you what it was. This is the Dose of Colors Blushing Berries palette. I really want to pick up more from the line. I heard that the formula of these 5-pan palettes was really good from Dose of Colors, but I have yet to purchase them. I went with this one because this is kind of different for me compared to the other ones that they have are more typical of what I would purchase. So I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit and I'm so glad I got this. It's going to be perfect for fall, even though I have been using it lately just to give me some really pretty berry tone looks. Love the formula of this, as I said. They're slightly powdery, doesn't bother me though. Really, really good. And then another palette I have been loving is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And this is so beautiful. Again, something I feel like I'm going to get even more used out in the fall just because of all the jewel tones in this palette. It has really nice transition colors, good pigmentation, easy to blend. These are some of the easiest to blend eyeshadows I've worked with as of recently. They're so good. So I highly, highly recommend checking out this palette. The last makeup product I've been loving is from Bite Beauty. It's the lip pencil in shade 40. It's very similar to what I have on my lips right now. Very similar. But these come super sharp when you initially get them. It's awesome. All lip pencils need to be this sharp. But that's the color right there. And I love a deeper lip pencil like this just to give me that ombre effect on my lips. So this has been a perfect color for me, and I love the Bite lip pencil line. They have tons and tons of colors to choose from. You'll find one that you like for sure. I have a bunch of favorites, but that currently has been my ultimate. This necklace I have been really liking. There's actually two I want to share with you. I got these in the mail from ONecklace, and this is what the packaging looks like. I'll link them down below for you guys. If you've been following my channel for a long time, you would have seen me mention this company before because they have sent me necklaces in the past. And I have some that have my kids' names on it. They do really nice name necklaces. So I did get a name necklace in here, but this one is my initials. I have a Jennifer Zuner necklace that's similar to this that I purchased with my maiden name initials. So I had C, A as my middle initial, then H. So it was Ka. And then this time around, I put my last name in the middle because I think that's what you're supposed to do, because otherwise it would have been Kak. And I don't want a Kak necklace. It's just really pretty. I like the size of it. I got to pick out the length and obviously my initials for it. So I did custom it to myself, which is really nice. This is plated gold, so it's not full gold. So it's definitely more affordable to get if you're looking for affordable, really pretty necklaces. This is plated gold. Then I also got my name in Arabic. It's so beautiful. Both of these necklaces, I got the same size and chain just because I like that size. It's perfect for me. I believe it was a 16 inch. I'll double check and put it in the description box for you, but I love where 16 inches sits on my neck. It's just at the perfect spot. It's like right at my collarbone level. So that is ONecklace. As I said, I'll link them down below for you guys. And then I have one more thing to share with you guys. And it is some books, one that I just finished and one that I'm almost done, but I can tell I'm gonna really like it. So the first book that I have really enjoyed this month is The Wife Between Us. So good. You guys recommended this to me. I'm really into psychological thrillers, so if you guys like that kind of genre, same as me, check out this one if you haven't read it yet. And if you have any more book recommendations, please let me know because I go through books like water. I have a bunch of books that I went through this month. And then this one I'm reading currently. It's called Then She Was Gone. It's so good. How much is left? I have 100 pages left, I think, so I'll probably burn through this today. It's been really good so far, and I definitely recommend checking that one out. If for some reason it turns weird at the end and I really don't like it, I'll let you guys know in this video, but I really like it so far. So thank you guys for the book recommendations, and if you have any more, please let me know. I love psychological thrillers, and those have been my favorite this month, even though I've read a few more. As I said, I go through books pretty fast. That is everything for my July favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.